And the lumber came from the state of Maine, which is part of Massachusetts, until 1820 in the Missouri Compromise.
Japanese grill. Oye, yo quiero ir ahí. Japanese grill and sushi bar.
Kind of a scary little street for the trolley driver.
Comida japonesa. A mí me fascina la comida japonesa. Pues vamos aquí, ¿no?
Up in the left-hand side is the 15 Beacon. That's a hotel. They say the doorman are like stone Buddhists. They don't tell you anything. So Donald Trump and Paris Hilton could be staying there tonight. We wouldn't know for a couple of months anyway. And George Washington, by the way, he was very much a part of Boston for a lot of years. He was a British officer stationed here. And where would George go to church on Sunday? Right here on your left. The old King's Chapel, right there on the left-hand side. It's an old colonial church. And, well, it's been here since the 1750s. Old colonial church. And, whoa. Yeah, stuck right in the middle. Yeah, it's still used today for the Unitarian Universalist faith, but you can go in there and take a look at the old Georgian interior. That's really, really attractive. And, of course, there's a bell inside the thing, cast by none other than Paul Revere. Yeah, Paul Revere, the bellcaster. 1816, they still use it for services today. And right next to us on the right-hand side, the Parker House Hotel, the oldest continually operated hotel in the country. Goes all the way back to about 1855. Harry B. Parker opened it then, and, well, if you've ever had Parker House rolls, Boston cream pies, straws, they all came out of the Parker House Hotel. Over the years, quite a hotel, really something.
That's a lot of trolley time. So you might want to take a look and see what you want to do and get on and off as you make your way around the city. Everything, as far as I know today, is open. The Constitution is open. All the museums, as far as I know today, are open and available for tours and shopping and all that kind of good stuff. Let's see, what else can I tell you? The last tour today is at 4 o'clock. And what that means is if you're at a stop by 4, we'll pick you up and we'll bring you back to any one of the other stops on the loop. After 4 o'clock, it gets a little dicey. So you want to be at the stop by 4 if you're still out touring. We'll pick you up and we'll bring you back to any one of the other stops. Around 4:15, we stop picking people up, and after the trolleys empty out, then we take them back to the barn. So you want to be at a stop by 4 o'clock if you're still out and about at that time. Other than that, I will return. And his faith still unlearned. He may ride forever, beat the streets of Boston. He's the man who never returned. Well, the reason he's the man who never returned is he only put 10 cents in his pocket and have a nickel for the exit fare. Now, subsequent versions of the song have his wife coming by every day and handing him a sandwich with an open window with a subway car, but never the nickel so he could get off. And that's the story of Charlie and the MTA.
Taquería María.
Here in the city of Boston, right across from us on the corner is the Wilbur Theater. Wilbur Theater once played host to a young Marlon Brando in a streetcar named Desire.
Taquería María para el taco quema María.
Wang Theater. Now, the Wang Theater was originally opened in 1927 as the Metropolitan Opera House. That's a beautiful theater on the inside, but unfortunately back during the 70s,
No las llamadas.
Dr. Ron Wang, founder and owner of Wang Laboratories, donated a significant sum of money to bring that theater back to its glory. That's why they renamed the theater in his honor, the Wang Theater.
No, phone calls.
Next stop we're coming into is
Es muy caro por acá. El sur no lo por aquí son los
the Boston Public Garden, the Four Seasons Hotel, the Park Plaza Hotel, the Radisson Hotel, and the W Hotel right behind us in the theater district. And it's also the stop of the theater district. Getting off at stop number 6 have a listen to this as you pull into the stop.
Listen, if you're terminating your trip at the next depot, stay seated until we stop completely. And watch your step. Use the handrails as you disembark. Hasta la vista, baby.
¿Qué pedo con eso?
All right, next stop is stop number 6, Boston Common, the Boston Public Garden, the Theater District, Four Seasons Hotel, Park Plaza Hotel, the Radisson Hotel, and the W Hotel. Again, as with all the stops, folks, please, if you are getting off here at stop number 6, remain seated until the trolley comes to a stop, and I've opened the doors. That'll be your signal as you get up and exit the trolley. This next stop is stop number 6.
Oye, ¿te da más si le preguntas de dónde hay un club de citas? I want to go where I can get a street dance. ¿Qué nos acompañas a ver las citas?
¿A verla?
Sí.
Vamos.
¿Qué tal? A lo mejor hasta regresas con tu chama. ¿No te querías venir a vivir para acá?
De alguna manera que va cambiando el poco.
Good evening. I'm delighted you could participate in our excursion. To avoid possible mayhem, please pay attention. Standing may cause vertigo. Don't do it. Keep your arms and legs inside so you don't fall out the window, especially the rear window. And finally, smoking and alcoholic beverages are strictly for the birds.
All right, folks, we're traveling along Charles Street right now. Now, if we were traveling along Charles Street back in 1775, we'd be riding along the beach. Everything on the right-hand side of the trolley is the old city of Boston, the end of what was once Shaman Peninsula, and the Boston Common. Everything on the left-hand side of the trolley, this was all the back bay. Now, the back bay was all filled in during a construction project in the early 1800s. And I'll tell you that story when we come out of the next stop in just a couple of minutes. Now, on the immediate left-hand side of the trolley, this is the Boston Public Garden, established in 1837, the oldest botanical garden here in the city of Boston. Right in the middle of the garden is the lagoon. That's where the swan boats here in Boston ply their trade. Now, the swan boats have been continuously operated by the Paget family since 1877. 4 generations of Pagets have operated that concession on the lagoon in the public garden. Now, some of the swan boats that they use are approaching 100 years old today. Now, on the right-hand side of the trolley is the Boston Common. This is where we saw the British gathering with their longboats on the night of April 17, 1775. So we knew they would begin their march up the